Well, Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and a group of Christians are getting together on Thanksgiving Day to feed some hungry folks, take some meals to the jails and stuff. Joining me is Pastor C.O. Parks. He is pastor of Temple of Compassion and Deliverance here in Tupelo. Thank you so much for being with us. This is actually part of a ministry called Christians on the Move to Evangelize.
Right.
And tell us, this has been going on for a long time, right, Pastor?
It's been going on for 34 years.
That's a long time.
We've been feeding actually for 33. First year we just gave away food, let people came by and pick up boxes of food, but then we started feeding. We've been doing that for 33 years.
We've talked about this before. You know, some people say, I'd like to do this, but it's Thanksgiving Day, and you have a pretty good comeback to that. What do you tell folks about
My
that?
comeback is if Jesus was here this day and time, he would be feeding people on Thanksgiving.
Right.
He would be making sure people that are actually at a disadvantage would be served on Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Right. He doesn't take any breaks.
He doesn't take any breaks. And we being his eyes, ears, feet, we are supposed to actually show the world how Jesus would minister to humanity. That's what we're supposed to do.
And those of us, sometimes we take things for granted. I've never gone without a meal and stuff, and, I may think, well, I don't have anything to eat, but that's not true. I may not have anything I like to eat, right? But some folks, they are wondering where their next meal is coming from. And so this is an opportunity to really, for the church, to be the church, isn't it?
It really is. It's an opportunity for the church to be the church and actually minister to the physical man, and then you can actually speak to the spiritual man. Most of the time, you can't minister to a hungry person's stomach and tell them Jesus will do this, and they're hungry. But feed them, and then you can let them know this is because of Jesus Christ.
So you can show up Thanksgiving morning, 8 o'clock, Harrisburg Baptist Church. And again, call the number. What's the number again?
662-842-5119. And most of the time, we're out in 2 hours. We're finished with everything.
That's true. It goes really quick. We've been blessed enough to help out with this for 20-something years, and it's always a huge blessing. So I would just encourage you all, if you know someone who needs a meal, call that number. If you want to come out and help out, Thanksgiving morning, 8 o'clock, Harrisburg Baptist Church.
Say something else.
Absolutely.
And I just want to thank you, Allie, for your consistency and how you have helped us for the last 25, 26 years in COME, getting these meals out and making sure we have a place actually sufficient enough to serve the meals. I want to appreciate you for that. And also Harrisburg and West Jackson for actually opening up their doors to let us do that. And I definitely got to thank my church family, Temple of Compassion and Deliverance. Most people know it as TCD, how they just come out and they just been enhancing us and holding us up for the last 33 years, and I appreciate that.
Right, and it takes the body of Christ working together to do this.
Exactly right. It takes the body. And that show the world that we're greater than what the world thinks about us. We have to change the perception of the world, thoughts about the church. We have to do that.
Right. We need to let people know what we're for, because they know what we're against.
Exactly right. We have to let them know what we're for. And if we do that, we will actually end up on a positive note and not a negative one.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate you, brother. So come on out Thanksgiving morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, Harrisburg Baptist Church. You'll be blessed and you'll get a blessing.